Welcome back to the Speakeasy, everybody. Man, we're approaching the end of 2024. Just went into the store the other day, and my local liquor store had some Bond and Lillard. Now, this happens to be another one of the Whiskey Barons series. Same one that made the WB Saffel that I've got here. So both of these are made at the Wild Turkey Distillery. The Campari Group owns Wild Turkey Distillery. Now, the crazy thing is, if you look at this here, I'll try to zoom in on it. This does not have a batch number on it. This is not batch 1. This is not batch 2. I don't know if this is batch 3, 5, 12, or 20. Because normally they have the batch number right here, but there is no batch number. All it says is limited edition, and then it says Anderson County, Kentucky underneath that. I've looked all over. I called the store where I got this and said, hey, do you guys know the batch number? They don't. Same thing with this WB Saffel. There's no batch number on here, so I have no idea how to tell what the batch numbers are if they don't put it on the bottle. Now, this bottle is a different shape. This is more square right here than the original batch 1 and batch 2 that I've seen. They have a very round bottle, similar to the way this bottle is shaped. This Wild Turkey bottle is shaped, is more round on the top. And they're going to say batch 1 and 2 on them. All that to say, I would tend to think it's probably the same mash bill as the original batch 1, batch 2, maybe slightly different. I don't know how often. The original batch 1 came out in 2019, I believe. So if anybody out there knows the answer to my questions here about which batch number this Bond and Lillard is, please put that in the comments below. Let me know. But anyhow, like I said, this was $59 at my local store. And they said that this was the first ones that they had received in Oklahoma, as far as they know. So I don't know, again, if this is a new batch, if they're just going to start making it year-round, or what the case is. But this has a fantastic smell. Lots of caramel, brown sugar. Even has something else in there. I can't quite put it on my tongue so I can tell you what it is. A little apricot maybe. Smells good. It's not real hot on the nose. Pretty smooth. I believe this is 100 proof. Yes, this is 100 proof. And again, this is the small bottle. This is a 375 milliliter bottle for $59 again at my local store. It's got good flavor. I don't have this WB Saffel open. I like this one so much. I'll put a link to my review of this WB Saffel right here because I really, really like this WB Saffel. Might just have to whip out a comparison here. See how these two compare. I mean, they're both made at the Wild Turkey Distillery. I almost bought another one of these while I was at the store because I like this so much. We'll just do a quick comparison here. This Lillard seems to have a little bit more of a floral smell. Interesting. You know, like I said, they're both made at the Wild Turkey Distillery. Could be the same mash bill. Who knows? That one is really good. Does not drink hot at all. It's not overly sweet like a flavored whiskey would be. It's not burning. The finish is not about a medium finish. Not long, not hot, doesn't burn going down. Just a good medium sweet finish. Now this WB Saffel actually drinks a little hotter than this one does. And this Saffel is, get the lid on here. This is 107 proof. So that makes sense. A little bit hotter than the Bond and Lillard. So who knows? Maybe I found me a new favorite out of those. Again, that's a This Bond and Lillard to me definitely is a little bit sweeter than the WB Saffel. And being 100, I really like that 100 proof point. Bottled in Bond, I really like that area. 90 to 110 is my preference. I always like coming in at 100 if somebody's got one out there, because you can always throw this on ice, cool it down a little bit. Take a swig of water here. Clean my palate. Try this again. That is really good. May have to go back and get another one of these. Again, it has a little bit more of a sweeter flavor than this other one. This one says beauty in the sparkle, superiority and strength, real delicacy of flavor. Now, supposedly these Whiskey Baron series go back to what may be their original style mash bill. Not 100% sure on that. This says that Bond and Lillard won the grand prize at the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair. And so if this is using the same mash bill as what that used at the 1904 World's Fair, I think that is a good reason why it would have won. Tastes great. Smells great. And it is definitely not too hot for me to drink neat. Again, almost everything I drink is going to be on the rocks. But that's one where I could easily drink that neat like that. Just sit out by the fire of an evening. Sit out by the pool in the summer even. Anyhow, I would recommend, if you can find one of these, go get it. Even if you find batch 1 or batch 2, again, the bottle is going to be a little different. It's going to be much more curved and round on the top. These are a little bit more squared off. I don't know, again, I don't know what batch number this is, because right here, it doesn't say. On batch 1 and batch 2, it does. If you know, please let me know. But hey, again, go out there. I think these are good value. I mean, it's $60 for 375 milliliters. Is it high? Yeah. But they're trying to, market off of the old Baron series. So they're good. What I have noticed is, would I be willing to pay, if they put this into a full-size bottle, would I be willing to pay $100, $120? I probably would, just because I know how much I like them. Would it be worth that much? That's subjective. People are willing to pay for what they like. So I would be willing to pay $100, $120 for a full-size bottle, just because I know how much I like these Whiskey Baron series. There's a third Whiskey Baron series out there. I don't remember the name of it. Have not seen that one. Haven't tried that one. So when I find it, I'll let you know. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. Come back and see me next week here in the Speakeasy.